the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Is the kind of tackling they want to see all game. He'll lose yardage to start things out.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Jonathan Abram picks it.
And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they Took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by Chase Young.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now they try the right side here. They find some open field here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off near the 34. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And now here's a carry heading left. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown. Darren Waller, 62 yards, and the Bears have retaken the lead.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into the secondary, past the 40. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the catch as he's able to shake free.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Second and 10.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now a handoff as they run left side.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now a handoff looking right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And in for the Lions touchdown. Curtis Samuel from 10 yards out. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. Now back to throw. Going up top. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here's Antonio Gibson. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. On the return comes Drake. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And now here's a carry heading left. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Back to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it
And that'll fall incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Divine Diablo there to make the stop. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 9. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Lions add on to their lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only one score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th, and a very critical drive upcoming. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Hands it off out of the gun. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And, partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
From way up at the 23, and able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
He'll look to throw.
Completes this out left to Ruggs.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2.
And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Lions are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Bears 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 12. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he...
to the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Lions and the Bears, and it comes your way next.
clinch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Seven yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there for Detroit. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Got him in. It's Brown. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Detroit.
How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Terry McLaurin. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. Slings this deep from McLaurin, and that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. What a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Back to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Terry With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now here's a handoff out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set him back 5. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Looking to throw. Steps away. Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Curtis Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? From the gun, they'll try to run it. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. 3rd quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going to try and throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll roll him out right. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown! That's caught. A 7-yard touchdown grab. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Right back to him on first down. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man, Samuel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jayon Brown coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Don't give him nothing.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But